cow communication more than just mooing. We tend to think of cows as gentle giants, contentedly grazing in fields and offering up milk. But appearances can be deceiving. They're actually incredibly social creatures with a surprisingly sophisticated communication system, far beyond the simple moo most people associate with them. Researchers have identified over 70 different vocalizations cows use, each conveying distinct meanings. These aren't just random noises, they represent requests for attention, warnings about predators, expressions of discomfort, and even individual identification. A cow might moo differently to her calf than she would to another adult in the herd, or emit a specific sound when feeling threatened by something nearby. It's a complex language we're only beginning to understand, revealing a level of intelligence and social awareness previously underestimated. It's fascinating to realize that cows aren't just making random moos. Each individual cow actually develops a unique vocal signature. Think of it as a personalized moo. Scientists have discovered that these moo prints are distinct enough for other cows in the herd to recognize each other, even from a distance. They subtly vary pitch and tone based on individual characteristics, just like human voices do. This allows them to identify familiar members and differentiate them from strangers, contributing to social cohesion within the group. It's an incredibly sophisticated form of communication we're only beginning to fully understand. It's easy to dismiss a cow's moo as just background noise, but there's actually a surprising amount of communication happening within that sound. The frequency and tone aren't random at all, they're carefully coded messages. Cows use mooing to signal their location to each other, especially in large pastures or when separated from the herd. A calf might moo to find its mother, or an adult cow might call out if she's wandered off. Beyond just location, those moos also reveal a lot about how a cow is feeling. A distressed moo often has a higher pitch and faster rhythm, signaling stress or pain. Hunger can manifest as a lower frequency rumble. And incredibly, researchers have even found evidence that each cow has its own unique voice imprint, a distinct vocal signature. They use these individual moos to recognize one another within the herd, like names in human conversation. It's remarkable how calves quickly learn to recognize their mothers within a large herd. Within just days of birth, they begin developing what scientists call a vocal imprint. Think of it as an auditory fingerprint. Each cow has a unique moo, and the calf listens intently, memorizing that specific sound. This isn't simply about recognizing any cow. It's about identifying their mother's particular vocalization. That connection is absolutely vital for survival. In sprawling forests or across vast grasslands, calves can easily become separated from their mothers. By learning this unique call, they can use it to locate her and maintain contact within the herd, ensuring protection from predators and access to resources. It's incredible how much cows communicate. While we often hear their mooing, they actually use a secret language infrasound. This is essentially low-frequency rumbles that are far below the range of human hearing. They create these sounds to talk to each other across vast distances. Imagine a pasture stretching for miles. Cows can use infrasound to stay in touch with their herd mates, even if they're separated by over a mile. It's like having a silent, powerful network connecting them all. Communication for cows isn't always about what you hear, sometimes it's about what you feel. They produce incredibly low-frequency sounds, called infrasonic vocalizations, that are below the range of human hearing. These aren't just random rumbles, they carry vital information within the herd. Think of a dense forest. Visual signals get blocked by trees and undergrowth. That's where these infrasonic calls become essential. They travel exceptionally well through thick vegetation, allowing cows to talk to each other, even when they can't see one another. This ability is absolutely crucial for maintaining a cohesive herd, ensuring everyone knows where the others are and what's happening. It's fascinating to consider how much cows understand about their own communication. Recent research has revealed that they're not just randomly mooing, they actually distinguish between different types of calls. Scientists have observed cows reacting uniquely to various moo sounds, some indicating potential danger, others signaling contentment, or even alerting the herd to a nearby feeding opportunity. It's like they have a complex language we're only beginning to understand. Imagine hearing a specific moo and instantly knowing whether it's a warning about a predator or simply an invitation for lunch. This suggests a level of cognitive ability that challenges our traditional perception of farm animals. Beyond their moos and grunts, cows communicate a surprising amount through body language. Think of it as visual cues. They're constantly sending signals to each other within the herd. A quick swish of the tail often indicates irritation or annoyance, like when a fly is bothering them. Their ears are incredibly expressive forward. Pointing ears usually signify alertness and interest, while flattened ears can mean fear or aggression, and their posture says a lot too. A relaxed cow will have a slightly slumped stance, whereas a dominant cow might stand taller and more confidently. Observing these subtle movements provides valuable insights into the social dynamics of the herd, who's feeling comfortable, who's asserting themselves, and what's happening within their community. It's remarkable to realize that cows aren't just reacting instinctively. They're actually learning and refining how they communicate with each other. Researchers have observed that individual cows will modify their moans, grunts, and even postures based on past experiences. For example, a cow might learn that a certain vocalization is more likely to get her the attention of a specific herd member, or that a particular gesture signals dominance. They adapt their strategies depending on who they're interacting with and what outcome they're trying to achieve, whether it's gaining access to food, resolving conflict, or simply maintaining social bonds within the group. This demonstrates a level of cognitive flexibility we often don't associate with farm animals. For years, we've often seen cows as simple farm animals, largely content to graze and produce milk. But recent research is completely changing that perception. Scientists are discovering a surprising level of sophistication in cow communication. They're actually having complex conversations with each other. They use a range of vocalizations, from moos and grunts to more subtle sounds we can barely detect, to convey information about everything from food sources to potential threats. It's not just random noise. These calls carry specific meaning within their social groups, almost like regional dialects. Cows even seem to have individual names for each other, recognizing and responding to unique calls that identify specific members of the herd. This demonstrates a level of cognitive ability and social awareness previously underestimated in bovines, suggesting a much richer inner life than we ever imagined.